Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 2017 commencement exercise of Shaw University. This is a day on which we recognize the accomplishments of the proud students who now stand before us. We're indeed pleased that you have come to share in this very special occasion. Before we continue, I ask that you turn your cell phones off or place them on vibrate. The university also solicits your cooperation in helping to sustain the dignity and solemnity of this happy occasion. We ask that you refrain from having excessive conversations as well as moving about in the commencement exercise as our graduates progress. Please remain standing as our Shaw University chaplain, Reverend April Reinhardt, offers the invocation. Chaplain Reinhardt.
Graduates, friends, and families, it was Howard Thurman, a noted theologian, who said, "Don't ask what the world needs, ask what makes you come alive, and then go do it." Because the world needs more people who have come alive. On this special day, let's come alive as a corporate body and enter into his presence with thankful, grateful hearts as we pray together. Would you join me in prayer? Creator, Savior, Sustainer, eternal God, we invite your presence into this space as we celebrate on this rainy graduation day. It's cloudy and rainy outside, but we are beaming on the inside as we stand in amazement of what you have done in our lives by not only our 2017 graduates, but each life that is represented here in this convention center. We simply say, thank you. Thank you that you brought us. Thank you that you have taught us. Thank you for opening doors that were shut in our faces. Thank you for making ways out of no way. Thank you that you were our protector. You had our backs when we were against the wall. Thank you that you provided financial blessings when our money got real funny. Thank you for giving us the ability to understand what was being taught. Thank you for being a friend when we thought we were all alone. Bless your name, God, for these parents that have stood by their children, sometimes crying and sometimes just listening. Thank you that you are a promise keeper. For some did not know if this day would ever come. But thanks be unto God, we are here. We only ask, God, that you would help us now, each of us, come alive and walk in the plan that you have uniquely prepared for us. Breathe on us now, and we will be forever grateful. Amen. 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 And amen. Please remain standing for the singing of the Star-Spangled Banner and lift every voice and sing.
We are most pleased that our Board of Trustees is here to celebrate this occasion with us, and we have quite a few special guests that I'd like to recognize this morning. One being the fly jock, Tom Joyner. Councilman Corey Branch is in the building today with us. Councilman Branch and his wife, please stand. Mayor James Roberson, the mayor of Knightdale and a Shaw University alum. Mr. Michael Leach, government official, representative from Governor Roy Cooper's office, and also a Shaw University alum. And we certainly would like to give a very special welcome to our guest, the fly jock, Mr. Tom Joyner. So, I know I just came up here and I said this was a solemn occasion, and I know I have witnesses because everybody heard me. But I need to do some shout outs right now. And the first shout out that I would like to give is to the class of 2017. All right, they're in the building. And I'd like to give a second shout out to a couple of people, but first I want to do an age check up in this building. So I'm going to say something and I need you to finish it because I'm going to need to know how many young people are at the Shaw 2017 commencement ceremony. So when I say, "Cash me outside," what do you say? All right, just checking. It's gonna be a beautiful day. I can already tell. Will all the moms who are in the building please stand so that we can give you a resounding round of applause? Dads, don't get jealous. It is Mother's Day weekend. All right. I think we got the jitters out. At this time, I am delighted to present to you the Chairman of the Board of Trustees, Dr. Joseph Bell. He will bring greetings on behalf of the board.
I won't try to shout out because I'm in that other age range. Good morning. Come on, we can do better than that. Good morning. All right. Sounds all right. Thank you. On behalf of the Board of Trustees of Shaw University, it is my pleasure to welcome you to our 217th commencement exercise. I want to extend a special welcome to our honored guest and commencement speaker, Mr. Joyner. My greetings are addressed to each constituency celebrating here today. First, to the faculty, administration, and staff, I say thank you. Thank you for taking these inquisitive minds that arrived on this campus, many in the fall of 2013, and helping to mold them into those young scholars. Shaw's mission statement includes objectives to advance knowledge, facilitate student learning, and achievement. We have accomplished this goal while they have been here. Thank you also for the countless hours that you spent with these graduates, responding to their questions, listening to their concerns, and inspiring their dreams. Finally, thank you for nurturing the growth of a group of teenagers into a class of young women and men who have developed a strong affiliation for our beloved Shaw University. Now, to the parents, family, and friends of the graduates, I say celebrate. Celebrate the culmination of your efforts over the past 20 years to guide and develop them to grow into great citizens. As a parent of a college graduate, I know the excitement and the pride, and yes, nostalgia that you are feeling, knowing that this stage of their lives have come to a conclusion. How blessed our graduates are that you chose them to be their parents, grandparents, uncles, aunts, brothers, sisters, and friends, to show them the love and support they need and to accomplish their outstanding goals. Now, and to the graduating class of 2017, I say aspire, aspire, aspire to take your Shaw education into the global community, to make a difference and transform the world as global leaders in whatever vocation you choose. Aspire also to maintain the many friendships that you have developed here and to keep the connections strong over the years ahead. Your Shaw relationship will always be a great source of comfort and support. Finally, always remember that Shaw University is a national treasure, the mother of HBCUs in the South, to be cherished, revered, and supported. I ask you to aspire to use your time, talents, gifts, and resources to give back to the university and to your wider communities. You are among the most fortunate, and you will play a critical role in helping others. On behalf of the entire Board of Trustees, I extend congratulations for all of your success and best wishes to come. Thank you.
Thank you, Chairman Bell. Your remarks are always inspirational, and your leadership exemplifies our administrative aim and motto. We thank you for your commitment and your support, and it's now time to confer our honorary degree.
Madam President, I present at this time the candidate for our honorary degree.
Madam President, the Board of Trustees of Shaw University authorizes you to confer upon Mr. Tom Joyner the degree of Doctor of Human Letters, honoris causa.
What can I say about this legendary humanitarian, this world-renowned air personality? Madam President, Tom Joyner, along with his older brother, grew up in Tuskegee, Alabama. His mother was a secretary for the military, and his father was a member of the famed Tuskegee Airmen. Just as many other blacks that lived in the Deep South during those dark days, Tom was passionate about fighting for civil rights and for the least of these. Every week, he was protesting. He helped to lead the Tuskegee boycott, which took place during the same time that Dr. King and others led the Montgomery bus boycott. And in another demonstration, where a local white radio refused to play black music, Tom led the fight. And well, after some passionate marching and protesting, the station's owner started playing black music. And guess who he hired to spin the records? You got it right. It was Tom Joyner. Upon earning a bachelor's degree in sociology from Tuskegee Institute in 1970, Tom immediately began to institute his radio career. He started at WRMA AM in Montgomery, Alabama, and he worked his way up to WLOK AM in Memphis, Tennessee. And from there, he went to WKAM in St. Louis, Missouri, and KKDA FM in Dallas, Texas. He was taking America by storm, and he ended up in the Windy City of Chicago, where he took on the job of running that network. It was WPC FM. He went from there to WGCI FM. Then he went on to WVON AM. Then he went from there to WPBX FM. He's a bad dude. Let's give him. And of course, the rest is history. Tom has led national successful awareness campaigns on voter registration. This man has given so much to so many. He created the Tom Joyner Foundation, which helps students in historically black colleges and universities to get an education. That's right. He didn't make it and do like most of us do, catch amnesia. He's never forgotten about the least of these. Under the Tom Joyner leadership, the foundation to help black students go to college in historically black schools has made and raised over $60 million. And all that money went to historically black colleges. Tom Joyner is a legend. Throughout his distinguished career, Tom received numerous accolades and awards. He was presented with the Radio Hall of Fame Award, NAACP Image Award, Impact Music's Joe Loris Award for Excellence in Broadcasting and Billboards, Impact Magazine's DJ Award of the Year. As a matter of fact, he received that award so many times until they named the award after him, the Tom Joyner Award. In 2015, Tom received the BET's Humanitarian Award, Dennis Community Impact Award, and they go on and on and on. It's no accident that Tom Joyner is making a difference. As he has often said, you never look down on anybody unless you're picking them up. Madam President, I'm pleased to present to you our brother and our friend, Tom Joyner, to receive at your hand the degree of Doctor Honoris Causa. Let's give it up for Tom Joyner. Let's give it a big hand for Tom Joyner.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of Shaw University, and upon recognition of Mr. Thomas Joyner, Sr.'s meritorious contributions to human society and the welfare of humanity, I confer upon him the degree Doctor of Humane Letters, honoris causa, with all the rights, privileges, duties, and responsibilities thereto appertaining, and cause him to be vested with the hood appropriate to that degree. Beautiful. And that one is for you. I'll turn it over now. So everybody can see.
Bring it down a little bit. Bring it down sometime.
I'm a doctor. Make everything all right.
The University Choir will now present a musical selection. Dr. Cornwall, thank you so much for that beautiful selection from the University Choir. Please give them a round of applause. Ladies and gentlemen, I had the pleasure of traveling with Tom Joyner and a delegation of college presidents to Cuba on an educational trip to learn more about the country and to see how it is that our students could go on exchange experiences and how it is that Cuban students could come to Shaw University. It was a splendid trip, learning about the culture and a country that had been closed for so long. While I was there, Tom Joyner's son said to me, "Hey, Madam President, my daddy got degrees from about 47 HBCUs and Shaw ain't one." He said, "You should do something about that." I said, "I will." So I made sure to ask Mr. Joyner to join us for Commencement 2017. And so, if you've never heard him speak, you're in for a treat. And what I would like to do right at this minute is present to you the commencement speaker for 2017, Mr. Tom the Fly Jock Joyner.
Yeah. Let's get this out the way so we can start this party, all right? Let's do this. Good morning, Shaw University, class of 2017. Make some noise. There's nothing like starting off your day with an amazing accomplishment, huh? Don't take it for granted. You are doing something that you've worked hard for. Some of you are the first in your family to do it. Some of you have come from a legacy of HBCU graduates. Some of you have battled one obstacle after another. Some of you have the next 2 years of your life already planned out. And some of you don't know how you're getting home when this ceremony is over, but it's okay. One thing for sure is that you're here this morning, and you didn't get here by yourself. No one from a historically black college and university succeeds all on their own. And that's just one of the many things I love about HBCUs. Someone is rooting for you every step of the way, especially at a school like Shaw University, the mother of African American universities in the South. And speaking of mothers, I'd like to wish all the mothers here happy Mother's Day. If your son or daughter is graduating today, clap your hands, moms. I know, nothing for the dads? Yeah. Well, consider this, dads, an extra Father's Day gift. Fathers, give yourselves a hand. I'd like to extend a special happy Mother's Day wish to the distinguished president, Dr. Dubois. Did I say it right? She has a long list of accomplishments, but I bet that little Marley is the greatest one of all. And to her husband, I hope you remember to get some ProFlowers. Shameless plug? All right. My name is Tom Joyner, and I am honored to be here. Betsy DeVos couldn't make it. Wasn't that the most bizarre thing ever? And that's saying a lot after this week. Trump sends his bodyguard to fire the FBI director who's investigating his dealings with Russia. The White House press secretary, Sean Spicer, was caught by the media hiding in the bushes. Phaedra got fired from the Real Housewives of Atlanta. It's too much. It's a bizarre week. I bring you greetings on behalf of the Tom Joyner Morning Show. Sybil would have been here, but she's all booked up. People ask me all the time, does she really read all those books that she claims she has read? And the answer is yes. That's because she's a great multitasker. She can read a book, watch television, and take her weave out all at the same time. I'm just trying to be funny. I'm gonna blow her endorsement with ovation cell therapy. I'm sorry. Shaw University, so rich in history, established in 1865. 1865, the ink on the Emancipation Proclamation hadn't dried yet. 1865, the Civil War had just ended. Eddie LeVert was just born. Don't tell Eddie I said that. But back to this historic university. There's so many examples of Shaw being a game changer. And that's what each of you have an opportunity to be as well, graduates. Let's look at Shaw's track record. The first institution of higher learning established for freed men. Game changer. First college in North Carolina to offer a 4-year medical school. Game changer. First black college in North Carolina to open its doors to women. Game changer. So I ask you, grads, how will you change the game? Let me tell you how you won't change the game. Talking about it, whining about it, and tweeting about it. Nothing against social media, but sometimes you have to put the phone down and get to work. I like a cute hashtag, but a hashtag alone accomplishes nothing. I sometimes wonder how far the civil rights movement would have gotten if social media had been invented. Dr. King was fighting for followers? What? What if the Selma to Montgomery marchers were obsessed with selfies, all on the Edmund Pettus Bridge? Selfie, selfie. What if Shaw alum Ella Baker was more concerned about posting than protesting? Talking about a game changer, she was a key player in the creation of the Student Nonviolent Coordinating Committee that took place at Shaw University. Now, the biggest misconception about the civil rights movement is that all these black folks got together and miraculously branched out all over the country, marching arm in arm, singing "We Shall Overcome." No, the civil rights movement was made of a lot of fed up people in a lot of cities and towns all over the country. They didn't start out with a catchy phrase like "Black Lives Matter" or "Stay Woke." They didn't go on the Tom Joyner Morning Show and be heard in over 100 cities at one time, or on the Roland Martin Show and have to out-talk Roland. You know what they did do? They did what they could. If I leave you with anything that you'll remember when I'm done is that do what you can. Everybody can do something. Don't think because you don't have a foundation, you can't help HBCUs. Don't think because you can't tutor algebra that you can't help students at Shaw. You're good at something. The civil rights movement was actually made up of people who were making phone calls, donating food, letting folks stay in their homes, making flyers and posters and driving folks around and volunteering their time and talents. People did what they could. But every once in a while, something would happen that was so horrific, so senseless, so unacceptable that folks were propelled out of their comfort zone because they just couldn't take it anymore. Before the bombing of the church in Birmingham, there were bombs and fires and beatings and stomping of innocent black people. The hate was real. But when those 4 little girls were killed in their Sunday school classes, people said, enough. Something has got to change. Last Saturday, Odell and Charmaine Edwards buried their 15-year-old son in Texas, in a city not far from where we broadcast the Tom Joyner Morning Show. Jordan Edwards, 15 years old, was an innocent kid leaving a party with his 2 brothers, simply trying to go home. Like Reverend Al said about Trayvon Martin's murder, a citizen, especially a kid, has a right to go home. Trying to get home is one of our most basic expectations. Jordan Edwards didn't make it. He was gunned down by a police officer who had no regard for his life or the lives of his brothers. Gunned down by the very person that his parents taught him to turn to if he was in trouble. You graduates out there who are waiting for your moment to change the game, this is it. Not a person under the sound of my voice should be unwilling to work towards something to honor the life of this little boy and to make sure that Texas and the world knows that this is where the killing of unarmed black people by police ends. You're living in a scary time, but sometimes it takes scary times to make us do something important. You don't have to wait to become a game changer. There are some of you changing the game right now. Sanjaya Colson and Diego Shokyu from the class of 2017 are already changing the game. Sanjaya received a lot of rejection letters from colleges and sometimes felt like giving up. But her counselor suggested that she give Shaw a try. Along with all the people at Shaw who nurtured her, she's especially grateful to her mentor, the late Dr. Kim Leathers, director of the Honors College. Dr. Leathers urged Sanjaya to have courage, confidence, and to become a leader, and she did. She became an RA, a sophomore class president, and president of the Honors College. Sanjaya, would you stand up? Give her a hand. Diego Shokyu, a native of Bolivia, came to Shaw on an athletic scholarship. Leaving his country to come to the U.S. wasn't easy, he said. But now he believes that he made the best choice. A competitive tennis player, Diego received the Rookie of the Year award. He maintained a 3.5 and was honored as a 2017 Outstanding Student by the Division of Science and Technology. His hope is to continue to develop career skills and share knowledge with others in his country and assist with technological developments in Bolivia. Diego Shokyu, would you stand up? Give him a hand. And I know there are many more of you with impressive and inspiring stories. Class of 2017, I'm not here to tell you how to make a difference in this world. That's up to you. We all have to do what we can in our own way. My mom, Frances Joyner, who I call Buddy, was the inspiration for the Tom Joyner Foundation. She was a graduate of Tennessee State. She moved to Tuskegee as a secretary in the Tuskegee Airmen Program, where she met my father, who was a candidate for the program. An excellent typist and editor, my mom would type term papers for students at Tuskegee. She would make corrections too. And unless you're old school, you can't imagine how much work that was back in the day. I'm talking about a manual typewriter with carbon paper. Ask your grandparents about this. But anyway, my mom did that for students for free. In 1997, the Tom Joyner Foundation was established because I wanted to continue the legacy of showing love for HBCUs like my mom had done. To date, the Tom Joyner Foundation has raised more than $65 million to help students who have run out of money at historically black colleges and universities like your Shaw University. Much of the credit goes to the CEO of the foundation, Thomas Joyner Jr., who is as passionate as I am about making sure our beloved HBCUs remain viable. It's a tough battle, but schools like Shaw make it easier. So Shaw, give yourselves a hand. You deserve it. We love building partnerships with schools like Shaw, and our partnership with Shaw goes way back. Dr. Dorothy Yancey, Shaw alum, Willie Gary, the Giant Slayer, are two more game changers that stand out. Dr. Dorothy Yancey, the first female president of Shaw University, went to work and made things happen when most of the school was devastated by a tornado in 2011. Together with the Tom Joyner Foundation and other donors, the school was up and running in record time, including the Willie E. Gary Student Center that was destroyed by a tornado. And I'm surprised the tornado would have the nerve to mess with Willie Gary. It didn't know. Willie Gary loves Shaw, and we all thank him for giving back. If it's one thing HBCUs understands is that the Trump administration doesn't, is the value in the loving, nurturing, and educating people, not for a short-term profit, but for an investment in the future that keeps paying off for generations. Yesterday, we interviewed United States Senator Kamala Harris, who was giving the commencement address this morning at her alma mater of Howard University. She said something on the show very profound, and I told her that I was going to steal it and use it in my speech. Senator Harris reiterated that when you go to an HBCU, you are surrounded by people who want you to succeed. But just as importantly, they're still with you when you leave an HBCU. You're never alone. Even when you get that job, or go after that advanced degree, or sit on a board where you're the only person of color, you're still not alone. You bring the people who taught and nurtured you everywhere you go. Remember that. Don't ever feel diminished or undervalued because you're the minority. Think of all the people who are pulling for you. And don't forget to reach down and grab the hand of someone you can mentor. When we remember whose shoulders we're standing on, it makes us taller, not smaller. The world is changing, class of 2017, and you get a chance to be a part of one of the most crucial times in history in this nation and the universe. What are you going to do? Are you going to look at obstacles as something to stop you or something that you can go around? We need your innovative minds to figure this stuff out. We need to continue to be open to other points of views and other experiences. This is no time to build walls, Donald Trump. This is a time to tear walls down and welcome what others have to offer. Our ancestors got over looking toward a brighter future in spite of what they were going through. They made it through, persevered when they had every reason in the world to give up, and they made it by uniting. They knew that single-handedly they could change nothing, but working together, they were a force. Choose a cause today and commit yourself toward making a change. What better day and what better time than right now? And as I close, I want to give you something, just a token, to get you started on the right track. Everyone from this day on is going to be asking you, when are you going to start making some money? And the answer is right now. When you walk across this stage, I got $5 for you. And a gift certificate to Denny's. You can spend it all today, or you can invest it. All I ask is that you keep in touch and let me know what you did with it. We have some wonderful stories about grads who took the $5 and put it with their other graduation money and invested it in a company or donated it to a cause. It's not for any of us to tell you what to do. It's not for any of us to tell you what to do with it, but make it count. Congratulations, class of 2017. You finished this race, but there are many more to come. Change the game. Thank you.
Mr. Joyner, on behalf of the class of 2017 and everyone in attendance, I wish to express appreciation to you for making this a memorable occasion. Your message is extremely timely and most appropriate for all of us, and I only have one question. Am I getting $5 too?
Yeah.
Thank you. At this time, I'd like to present you with a small token of appreciation. Please accept this plaque as a token of our sincere gratitude to you for coming today. And it reads, Shaw University presents to Tom Joyner in recognition of extraordinary achievement in civic leadership and with our greatest appreciation for your words of inspiration as our 2017 commencement speaker. This day, May 13th, 2017.
All right.
The university band will now present a musical selection. was phenomenal. Mr. Brown, Mr. King, thank you so much for your leadership. The Grammys Orchestra has nothing on you right now. Let's give the band a hand. We have come to the point in our ceremony for the conferring of degrees.
Madam President, Vice President for Academic Affairs now presents the candidates for undergraduate degrees to be conferred.
Madam President, I present to you the candidates for the Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Science, and Bachelor of Social Work degrees.
Candidates, please rise.
Madam President, these candidates have been certified by the faculty as having completed all requirements for the degrees Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Science, Bachelor of Social Work, and are recommended for admittance with specification according to the discipline in which they have qualified.
Upon recommendation of the faculty, by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees, I do hereby confer upon you individually the degree Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Science, and Bachelor of Social Work with the rights, privileges, and responsibilities thereto appertaining, and cause you to be vested with the hood appropriate to that degree.
Candidates, please pass your hoods. Candidates, please turn. Candidates, please commence with the hooding.
Trying to keep my composite right now. I'm trying to keep my composite right now.
Candidates, please face front. Please be seated.
Madam President, as Vice President for Academic Affairs, it is my honor to present the graduates for the Bachelor of Arts degree. Graduates, please rise. Follow the marshal and advance to the stage as your name is called.
Tiana Knapp.
Shakira Hunt.
Kanisha Renee Hokut.
Yes, India. Yes, Indy. Yes, India.
Warren.
Okay, sweet.
Naeem Wilkins.
Sonia Marie Colson.
Jesse M. Crowder.
Gregory L.
Dorothy J. Pulliam.
Eric Franklin Harrington Jr.
Gary Montrell Avery.
Kamiko Elena Sloan.
Wait. Tyra Dean Rutland Wilson. Charmaine Sabrina Christine Hedden.
Indira Hawat.
Robin Monique Frazier Bodrick. Brianna Janae Sharp. Acacia Adana Cadogan.
Robert Twan Carr II.
Anthony Jamel Doughty.
Renee Rayna Janae Robinson.
Travis Bonnell Locke. Diamond Shaita Spate. Kevin Lamont Hall Jr.
Dionisio Darcel Tyson.
Charles Edward Baker.
Larry D. Richardson II.
Maurice Miles Connolly.
Timothy Lee Klein.
Chadris Elijah Juan Montanez. Jonte Marquise Everett.
Anthony S. Epps.
Robert Eugene Pace.
Karash K. Skaggs.
Teresa Everett Horn.
Anthony Fitzgerald Flowers.
Tambila Christine Covington.
Dennis White.
Antonia Gray Parker.
Marion Devon Crite.
Octavia Tisdale.
Yolanda Y. Brooks.
India Michelle Adams.
Chelsea Maya Williams.
Nikayla Deshay Lighton. Marquita Janae Iman Newkirk.
Brianna Carlethia Harper.
Kim Dews. Chanel Michelle Day.
Destiny Kenyatta Seidel.
Thomas Jarrell Rhodes.
Gloria E. Graham.
Jaleesa Johnny Mae Kyrie Jordan.
Margaret Denise Bordeaux.
Brenton J. Logan.
Donald Bernard Cox Jr.
Joshua Roosevelt Stewart.
Robin Moore Jr.
Shakita Lachey Smith.
Quanisha Nadine Hensley.
Christian Barden.
Quintilla Denise Oliver.
Tiara Michelle Brown.
Mandara A. Pratt.
Kenya Wanda Dillard.
Trashandra Von Smith.
Cedric Keon Hinton.
Demetrius Lamont Bullock.
Shayna Maria Baker. No, her, Marika Tacola Graham.
Darius Lamar Stewart.
Terrell Martique Rudd. Gabrielle Bethel. Macaulay Rashad Baker. Erica D. Kendall. Kendall K. Dukes.
Jessica Renee Smith.
Jasmine Nicole Reynolds. That's what we said. She's trying to speak the line.
Madam President, as Vice President of Academic Affairs, it is my honor to present the graduates for the Bachelor of Science degree. Graduates, please rise and follow the marshal and advance to the stage as your name is called.
Shanice Delaney Hartsfield.
Georgia Helena Williamson.
Arsene Majima. Richard Witherspoon. Brittany Elizabeth Valentine. Rakia Lachey Clark.
Natasha M. Austin.
Alfonso Sylvester Boone.
Quadripra Salima Taylor.
Bak Fuen Tran. Ernest Harrington. Ishmael Eugene Blunt. Tyshawn Van.
Rose Maria McClemmy.
Dwasia Renee Porter.
Erica Nicole Blackman.
Stephanie Michelle Settle.
Yvonne Hayes Owens.
Jasmine Marie Stubbs.
Vincent Nathaniel Jones.
Jamon D. Smith.
Reese Lindsay Britt.
Joseph Chase Stewart III. Diego Esteban Choque Condori.
Ebony Awana Johnson.
Tawaka Chanel Patterson.
Latoya Chanel Foster.
Christina S. McCann.
Jerry Devon Beal.
John Anthony Savoy II. Ebony A. Jett.
Alexis Sidonia George.
Charnice Antonia Spate. Kiera McCray. Deshaun Jamal Harris. Coretha Leanne Johnson.
Brian Connell Smallwood Jr.
Jaquan Deshae Watson.
Bianca Lachey Cherry.
Kendall Evans. Ashley Alexander Stewart.
Jaleesa Antoinese Perry.
Dwight Leon Campbell.
Tiara D. Arrington.
Jonathan Jermaine Harrison. Zane Alexander Jeanette.
Tashona Lene Farmer.
Jess Wakely Cowman.
Tiana Desiree Evans.
Shatiria Leanne McLean. Shima Ofa.
Alicia Francesca Tabor.
Hakeem Parker.
Congratulations, sir. Welcome.
Ronald Elliott. Charles E. Robinson, Jr.
Terry Lamont Smith.
Michael Monday.
Ambria Nicole Alexander.
Jamal A. Wright. Marquise Burrell. Keelan Frank Jones. Atravius Americus James. Shayana Lachelle Hicks.
Madam President, as Vice President of Academic Affairs, it is my honor to present the graduates for the Bachelor of Social Work degree. Graduates, please rise and advance to the stage as your name is called.
What? No, I kept telling you to move up. You didn't hear me. Tasia M. Marsh. Tanika Aliyah Tucker. Sonia Lewis Jalal. Brenda House. Keandria Nicole Williams. Dawn M. Glaspie. Heather Marie Stroka.
Shamira Broadway.
Tiffany Tyree Brooks. Aaliyah DeBara Kiana Rankin.
Shatira Kiera Pender.
Sierra Lene Johnson.
Keandra Chantel Williams.
Janisha Tia Nicole Stevenson.
Chelsea Shanice White.
Corey Earl Balance. Courtney Michaela Thompson.
Tadisha Aya Fleming.
Bridget Yvette McNeil.
Erica Mary Hulsendorf.
Gladys Juanita Darden.
It gives me great pleasure to lead the graduates in the turning of their tassels. Undergraduate candidates, please rise. The symbolic turning of the tassel is one of the final acts to denote one's transition from candidate to graduate. Class of 2017, please turn your tassels. You may be seated.
Madam President, I present to you the candidates for the Master of Science in Curriculum and Instruction. Madam President, the Vice President for Academic Affairs now presents the candidates for the graduate degrees to be conferred.
Madam President, I present to you the candidates for the Master of Science in Curriculum and Instruction, the Master of Arts in Christian Education, and the Master of Divinity degrees.
Candidates, please rise.
Madam President, these candidates have been certified by the faculty as having completed all requirements for the degrees Master of Science in Curriculum and Instruction, Master of Arts in Christian Education, and Master of Divinity, and are recommended for admittance with specification according to the discipline in which they have qualified.
Upon recommendation of the faculty, by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees, I do hereby confer upon you individually the degrees Master of Science in Curriculum and Instruction, Master of Arts in Christian Education, and Master of Divinity, with the rights, privileges, and responsibilities thereto appertaining, and cause you to be vested with the hood appropriate to the degree.
Candidates, please pass your hoods. Candidates, please turn. Candidates, please commence with the hooding.
Candidates, please face front. Please be seated.
Madam President, it is my honor to present the graduates of the Master of Arts in Christian Education, Master of Science in Curriculum and Instruction, and Master of Divinity. Graduates, please rise, follow your marshal, and advance to the stage as your name is called.
Thank you.
Cynthia Diane Fair.
Ashley Renee Clement.
Shanita L. Davis.
Lamisa Dumas.
Shanita Adams Horton.
Lorraine Johnson.
Elisa Landy Penn.
Kayla L. Prince.
Tanya Leta Smith.
Sandra D. Stevenson.
Margie Paulette Crawford Worthy.
Telly Renee Pender Lucas.
Nicole Lanice Harris Glover.
Trina Kamaria Jackson.
Andre Christina Whitsett.
Carolyn H. Bell.
Vivian M. Jeter.
Esterine Whitley McDougall.
Elmo Edward Vance Jr.
Christopher Demario Chun.
Sharita Dawson Herring.
Mark Thomas Gibson.
Dr. Dillard, thank you for assisting with the conferring of the graduate degrees.
It gives me great pleasure to lead the graduates in the turning of their tassels. Graduate candidates, please rise.
All of them.
The symbolic turning of the tassel is one of the final acts to denote one's transition from candidate to graduate. Class of 2017, please turn your tassels. You may now be seated. Allow me to introduce the Shaw University Senior Class President, Mr. Gervonta Everett, who will bring the challenge to the graduates.
To the esteemed president of the Shaw University, Dr. Tashnee Ann Dubroy. To the chairman of the Board of Trustees, Dr. Joe Bell, President's Cabinet, faculty, staff, alumni, family, friends, and the graduating class of 2017, good morning. I am forever grateful to be privileged this opportunity to stand before you this day, this graduating day, a day like no other, simply because this is the first day of your next journey. We all embark upon this journey with determination, purpose, and drive. Shaw University has equipped us with the tools to succeed at anything we set our minds to. So now let us go and become that which we are destined to become, because we are the class of 2017. The songwriter says, "Nobody told me that the road would be easy. I don't believe he's brought me this far to leave me. Look what he has created you to be. Look what he has created me to be. Look around you. This journey has not always been easy. There has been some ups and some downs, some missteps and some forward leaps. This journey that we all have taken the challenge to ultimately complete something that many said we could not complete. Look what he has created us to be." Through the years spent at Shaw University, we've all dreamed of this day. I know I did. Orientation to college, July 13, 2013. The excitement that rose upon me as I knew I was a step closer to my goal, and that was success. I can remember Mama saying, "Jay, are you ready?" Mind you, I drove the 186 miles to orientation, Pop sitting in the back seat quiet, and I said with much enthusiasm, "Yes, ma'am, I am ready." When the push and desire for success is what wakes you up each and every day and is constantly on your mind, you would do anything in your powers to realize that goal. When you know that you know that you know, don't give up. Don't ever give up. I did not get as far as your class president by myself. I would like to recognize the senior class cabinet. Please stand. They never gave up on me. They never gave up on you. Graduates, this part of the journey is complete. You are the class of 2017. Many of us got to the first Thanksgiving break, and we was wondering, was this going to be the school for me? I know I was, and I'm pretty sure you were too. Many felt that there was no activities to participate. Some felt that tuition was extremely too high. Many was homesick. Some transferred, and many transferred and joined our class. We were the ones who began to see Shaw University for the resources, tools, guidance, networking availabilities, only if we took advantage of the opportunities. I am forever grateful that I took advantage of every opportunity Shaw University granted upon me. We come from different backgrounds, cultures, values, and beliefs, but I failed to find anyone's cultures, values, and beliefs to be a hindrance of distraction of reaching your goals at Shaw University. We are more alike than we are different. Some of us have enhanced our beliefs through understanding and knowledge. We have enriched our values to be more inclusive and respectful. And we have set our goals higher as our results here at Shaw University. Promoting diversity, humanity, and unity through a higher education gained in these hallowed halls of Shaw University. Now let us go and become that which we are destined to become. We've come this far by faith. When obstacles has come our way, we can truly say that we have overcome. The late Dr. Martin Luther King quoted, "Faith is taking the first step, even when you don't see the whole staircase." Graduates, don't give up. Don't ever give up. This is only the beginning. Today is a day of excitement, a memory that no one can take away. I congratulate each and every one of you for the hard work that you put in to achieve this goal. We will always remember this day, even when this day is all gone, and all the tears has been shed, the tight hugs has been released, the laughter and high fives has faded away. We will remember that we are the class of 2017. We leave here ready to take upon this world. Let no one tell you that you can't do or be anything you set your minds to. We live in a world where we must show that we are more capable of being great. The future president of the United States is within his class. The future president of Shaw University is within his class. Obtaining this degree is only the first step. Let it be the step that propels you to continue to go on whatever it is to come next. Utilizing the same work ethic that we put in to achieve this goal. We all have fallen, but it looks to me we did not fail, nor did we quit. So now let us go and become that which we are destined to become. This seat now holds your identity and character. This seat was waiting for you before you even knew it. Graduates, you have the best weapon of self-defense, and that is education. The education that we have received here at Shaw University should be a spark of light that shines bright for many others. Many are the first in our family to obtain a college degree. You become the trendsetter, and you set morals, values for your younger family members, and let them see with hard work and much commitment, and don't forget dedication, that anything is possible. Graduates, be bold. Stand with dignity. Honor yourself and others with respect. Raise the bar that you have begun here at Shaw University. We have enjoyed the years here at Mother Shaw. She has nurtured us for what there is to come. Congratulations to the class of 2017. We have fought a good fight. We love you, dear old Shaw U, but now we must leave. We must say goodbye. We must go and become that lawyer, that doctor, that teacher, that activist, that leader, which we are destined to become. Congratulations to the class of 2017.
Thank you, Mr. Everett, Senior Class President. Your words will forever be in the memory of your fellow grads. At this time, I invite our National Alumni Association President, Ms. Ayoka Gay, to address the graduating class.
Good morning. The oath of allegiance can be found in your program booklet. Graduates, please rise. Please refer to your program and read along with me the oath of allegiance. I state your name, hereby solemnly pledge perpetual allegiance to alma mater in appreciation for the opportunities for development afforded me as a student at Shaw University. I will sustain my interest in Shaw and will affiliate with the alumni chapter nearest to me. I will, on a regular basis, support the university by participating in alumni chapter activities and, as my financial circumstances permit, send financial support to alma mater. Through involvement with fellow alumni, I shall do my best to countenance the ideals and traditions of alma mater. I pledge as a citizen to portray the standards thus implied, performing positive service to community, state, and nation, and so to live as ever to bring honor and adoration to alma mater. Congratulations, you may be seated.
Thank you, Ms. Gay. Shaw University is pleased with the caliber of leadership which has been displayed by our National Alumni Association President. As we conclude, I have one more task to do, and that is I've got to give the graduates the charge. What that means, it's some solid advice. Graduating class of 2017, Shaw Excellence looks good on you. It is often said that a college education is like a BMW. They're both expensive, they're both valuable to the people who possess them, and with maintenance, they'll both last a lifetime. But I can guarantee you that with a Shaw University education, you get more mileage. You're entering a high-tech world with driverless cars, automated everything, where Siri and Alexa are the queens of clapbacks. But I want to encourage you that even when technology seems to be driving the world, always be committed to being in the driver's seat of your own lives. At times, you will need to accelerate your pace in order to be competitive, in order to be first to market with an idea. You've got to speed past some folks. Your moral navigation will always be and must always be pointed towards truth and integrity. You've got to know when to shed your four-seater because everyone can't go on the journey with you. Sometimes you're gonna need a two-seater. Some folks will never be able to pay gas money, but they're looking for a free ride. Be wise enough to know when to lift others up, and be wise enough to know when to say yes to a favor, but also be wise enough to know when to say no. And when necessary, you must pump the brakes, slow down, and check yourself before you don't start any hip hop up in here. Graduates, you possess a tremendous gift, an education, but it's also a tremendous responsibility. It's up to you to make the most of it. You will look back on Shaw University and you will say, man, I missed the calf. No, you won't. But you will say, I miss my roomie. You will say, I miss the days on the quad. And you will say, I miss Miss Holly. College and grad school were the easiest days of most of our lives. You're gonna long for the days when the most of your worries was what's on the cafeteria menu as opposed to what's in my refrigerator right now. Some of you are going into the world of adulting for the very first time, where the playing field is not level. It requires that you grind harder. What we see on TV often offers a limited view for many of us, so you must dig deeper. The lines between fact and fiction are often blurred, so you must read between the lines and be the writer, be the director, and the producer of your own script. I have confidence that you can bring forth change. Graduates, I charge you to keep a positive mindset as you tackle the seemingly impossible, as you navigate life's wins and its losses. I wish for you prosperity with experiences that are financially and spiritually rewarding. With your degree from Shaw, you are equipped to showcase yourselves as leaders of industry and community. I wish each of you flexibility of perspective to avail yourselves to the possibilities unimaginable just a few short years ago and successes of which you've only dreamed. I wish for each of you tenacity to know that life is not defined by its challenges, dark days, or difficulties, but are enhanced by them. I wish for you generosity, the knowledge that what matters most is not how much you earn or how many people know you or how many likes you get on social media, but how much you give to others is a measure of true wealth. I wish for you simplicity, to live well, and to live within the means of love, friendship, compassion, and faith as the greatest riches in heaven and on earth. And that you remember, dear old Shaw U, that you come back, that you give back, and that you will always have a home right here in the heart of downtown Raleigh. Now, by the power vested in me, leave from this place, our Shaw University, join the world, find your calling, solve the unsolvable, and shape the future. But before you go, we gotta do one thing. Shaw U! Shaw U! Shaw U! Two claps to the U, two claps to the U. You, thank you. As we exit these doors, I urge you to remain standing until after the singing of the alma mater, the benediction, and the recessional. We're going to ask everyone to come back towards the seating area so that we can give the graduates the pleasure of being able to walk and have a processional. A recessional. We're not going to do this all over again. Once the recessional has ended, family members and guests may wait in the main lobby to meet the graduates. Your graduates will be receiving their diplomas from the registrar's office right outside the hall in room 206. Now, please stand for the singing of the alma mater, followed by the benediction by Chaplain Reinhardt and the recessional.
benediction. Now unto him who is more than able to keep us from falling. God, we ask that you protect these graduates as they leave this place, that you would protect their families as they return home to their homes. I ask, God, that you would always keep in their mouth that you will do it. Won't he do it? Won't he do it? Won't he do it? Amen, amen, and amen.
Please remain standing for the recessional.